Here they come. Off stride at the start is Charming Crystal, driving out between horses. Exciting View on the outside. That's Bordet down along the rail. Moonlit Hanover, and Exciting View gets the lead. It's Exciting View to the top, racing second. Moonlit Hanover. Bordet is third. Cache of Rubies fourth. Badland Hoosier fifth. Far back after that miscue, Charming Crystal by the quarter, 28 2/5. Exciting View leads a length and a half. Moonlit Hanover is second of the half mile. Bordet is third. Racing in fourth on the mid-backside now comes Cache of Rubies. They move to the half-mile pole, staying out there. Exciting View racing in second position as they go to the half-mile marker. That's Moonlit Hanover. Racing in third on the mid-backside now goes Exciting Bordet, the half-mile, 59 4/5. Into the three-quarters they wheel on the front end. Staying out there a tight length, the leader, Exciting View, racing in second as they go to the three-quarter mile pole. That's Moonlit Hanover. Badland Hoosier underway third. Racing up fourth on the outside as they turn for home comes Cache of Rubies in the lane. Exciting View shows the way on the outside, gaining ground second in the lane. That's Badland Hoosier looking for room as Moonlit Hanover. Exciting View leads. On the outside, Badland Hoosier comes on second. Fighting to get out there was Moonlit Hanover. Cache of Rubies the leader. Racing second in the lane is Badland Hoosier. Cache. The leader is Exciting View in front. Badland Hoosier second. Moonlit Hanover third.
The gate is moving. The field for the 1993 Mistletoe Chalet final. Behind the gate and moving up. Here they come. And they're off. Waltzing fires out for the early lead. That's Breathless Fate second along the inside coast with Petra Scooter in fourth. Round the first turn. McNichol with Waltzing. She leads at a length and a half. Coast second up on the outside, Breathless Fate. Then three to Petra Scooter. Topaz Blue Chip in fifth. Then it's Nuke's Magic. Followed by Some Kind of Wonderful. Alimony has come away eighth. Then it's two back to If You Could See Me Now and four, What's New. Opening quarter in 26 3. Blistering first fraction for Breathless Fate. She leads it by 3 lengths. Waltzing in second by 2.5. With Topaz Blue Chip underway from third. Coast in fourth. Petra Scooter fifth. Then a length and a half. Some Kind of Wonderful sixth. Nuke's Magic seventh. Alimony continues to sit eighth. Then it's another two back to If You Could See Me Now. Trailing is What's New. The half in 54 2. Onto the far turn in Breathless Fate. She leads at a length and a half. Topaz Blue Chip second. Waltzing third. Coast up on the rim fourth. Nuke's Magic fifth. Towards the inside, Petra Scooter. Then it's Some Kind of Wonderful. Alimony is going to have to launch a 3-wide bid from the back. They approach three quarters. Breathless Fate. She's still the one to catch. Waltzing getting a perfect trip. Three quarters. 1:22 3. 3/16 to go, and they're on their way home. And Breathless Fate. Campbell. The lead is 2. Waltzing second. Here comes Alimony, and she's flying. Alimony full of pace on the outside. And here she comes, just exploding by this field. And Alimony, she wins it going away in 1:51, equaling a world record.
Here they come. That's Overland Pass on the outside, out sharply for the early lead. Coming away second there, I'm Not Talking. Getting off third was Fox Valley Dakota. Racing in fourth and looking for a hole there goes Personal Property. They drive into the first turn. The leader is Overland Pass. Racing in second position, I'm Not Talking. Fox Valley Dakota's third. Dropping in fourth now, Personal Property, the quarter 29 seconds. And quickly up on the outside to get the lead, Fox Valley Dakota. Overland Pass is second, I'm Not Talking third, Personal Property fourth. Racing in fifth position to the half-mile pole goes Fox Valley Tequila. King Scooter is sixth. The leader, Fox Valley Dakota. Racing in second position on the outside, Personal Property. Fox Valley Dakota leads, racing second, Personal Property, who's been hung from the start. Racing in third as they swing round the turn there goes I'm Not Talking. In fourth position as they turn for home on the outside of horses goes King Scooter. In the lane, the leader is Fox Valley Dakota. Off stride is Tommy Harmer with Overland Pass. Fox Valley Dakota on the inside. On the outside, that's Personal Property. Now Personal Property gets the lead. Closing ground second. I'm Not Talking on the outside gets the lead. So I'm Not Talking closing ground down along the rail. That's Fidgetanic, I'm Not Talking. Fidgetanic comes on, I'm Not Talking. Fidgetanic and Personal Property. Here they come. They're off. That's Frog Hopper for the early lead on the outside. Pleasure Pen came away well, getting off third as they look for position into the turn. Goes Duo Skipper Sam, and Frog Hopper leads. Racing on the outside second. Pleasure Pen in third to the quarter. Duo Skipper Sam racing in fourth round the turn. As they move to the back stretch is Michelangelo, and up on the outside now with an early move goes Duo Skipper Sam. The first quarter, 29 seconds, Duo Skipper Sam gets the lead. Racing in second, Pleasure Pen, Frog Hopper third, Michelangelo fourth, BK Wolf out there fifth. Strings and Wings is sixth, Peanut Oil Racing seventh. In eighth, Fox Valley Cobra Carry On. Trailing the field as they go over to the half mile was Rhinos Express, the half 58 4/5. Into the three quarters, the leader, Duo Skipper Sam. Racing in second as they move round the turn on the rail comes Pleasant Pen. Up on the outside now, BK Wolf to be third. They turn for home, the leader by 3 parts of a length. Duo Skipper Sam on the outside. BK Wolf the challenger. Second, they're in the lane. BK Wolf on the outside. Towards the rail, Duo Skipper Sam. Final eighth of a mile. The leader is BK Wolf racing second. Duo Skipper Sam. In third as they drive through the stretch, Strings and Wings far outside. Frog Hopper, BK Wolf leads. Frog Hopper moves up second, going to be tight for third. Here they come. They're off. On the outside for the early lead goes Hills Easter. Between horses, Keystone Mandel. Up on the far outside, King Strike. They race into that first turn on the front end. The leader is Keystone Mandel. Now King Strike challenges second, racing in third to the quarter. William S. racing in fourth as they swing into the quarter-mile pole on the rail. That's Jackpot Almahurst, the quarter 28 seconds. Keystone Mandel leads, racing in second position. King Strike, and King Strike gets the lead. Keystone Mandel is second. William S. racing third. Jackpot Almahurst fourth. King Strike is rough gated on the outside. They go to the half-mile pole. The leader, Keystone Mandel. King Strike out there second. Racing in third to the three-quarter-mile pole, William S. racing in fourth. Jackpot Almahurst, the half, only 56 3/5. Into the turn they go. Keystone Mandel leads 3/4 of a length. Racing along the inside now, second as they turn for home. That's William S. King Strike drops back third. In the lane, Keystone Mandel, the leader, racing in second position is William S. On the outside, Peter Don't closing ground third. The leader is Keystone Mandel by 3 lengths. Racing second, William S. In third is Peter Don't. The leader, Keystone Mandel. Racing second, Peter Don't. William S. is third. Keystone Mandel's going to get there. Keystone Mandel, Peter Don't, and William S.
In the straightaway, here they come. They're off, and pacing Casino Cash fires out quickly for the lead, joined by Henka's Finale on the outside and Jonathan's Pet on the inside. It's Henka's Finale, your leader a length. Casino Cash racing second. Jonathan's Pet came away third. Mr. Procrastinator racing in fourth. Diddley looks to tuck in fifth, and now he does. Anxious Daniel is racing in sixth. Broadway Mystic is seventh. And at the end, it's Holiday King. They roll for the opening quarter. Casino Cash is out of second and driving to challenge Henka's Finale by the quarter, 29-1. Now it's Henka's Finale and Homer Hochstetler. Make that Casino Cash and Homer Hochstetler on top, a length and a quarter. Henka's Finale in second. Jonathan's Pet with the leaders third. Mr. Procrastinator racing in fourth. It's Diddley in fifth. Anxious Daniel racing in sixth. Broadway Mystic is underway from seventh, and Holiday King is on the move. They race for the half with Casino Cash on top, a length and a quarter. Henka's Finale getting the trip second. Jonathan's Pet saves ground third, the half mile, a minute flat. Your leader, Casino Cash, a length. Now it's Mr. Procrastinator up to challenge on the outside second. Henka's Finale along the rail third. Jonathan's Pet needs racing room in fourth. Broadway Mystic is second over with cover in fifth. On the inside, Diddley racing in sixth. Holiday King, and at the end, Anxious Daniel. Around the turn, it's Casino Cash. On top, a tight length, Mr. Procrastinator. On the outside second, Henka's Finale racing in third. Broadway Mystic looks to come on fourth. On the inside, Jonathan's Pet will need racing room in fifth. On the far outside, here comes Mr. Procrastinator. It's Casino Cash, your leader a length. Now driving from the pocket, Henka's Finale. Broadway Mystic is on the move. Jonathan's Pet moves up between horses. It's Henka's Finale on a short lead. Jonathan's Pet on the inside. Broadway's Mystic on the outside. Henka's Finale, one final surge. Jonathan's Pet on the inside, maybe. That is a photo finish. Please.
Folks, we're going to show you the disqualification in just a moment. Here they come. They're off. That's Clar's Hope and Baby's Best for the early lead. Coming away third as they look for position now on the rail. Sweet as Clover, and getting that lead is Baby's Best. Clar's Hope pacing second. In third to the quarter-mile pole, Sweet as Clover. Racing in fourth, Flashy 2 in fifth round the turn. Double Joy Let's Dine Out is sixth. She'll be a darling, mostly min at the end. They go off the quarter-mile pole, 28 and 2/5. Clar's Hope's going to have herself a little go here, moves up to get the lead. It's Clar's Hope to the top, racing in second, Baby's Best in third as they go over to the half-mile marker on the rail. That's Sweet as Clover. Moving up now from fifth goes Double Joy. They race into the half-mile mark, the leader by a length and a half. Clar's Hope, Baby's Best is second. Racing in third position along the mid-back side, Sweet as Clover. The half-mile, 59 and 2/5. Not a fast race, but kind of a happy race as they go to the three-quarters. The leader by 2 lengths is Clar's Hope, racing in second. Baby's Best in third as they swing round the turn now on the rail. Comes Sweet as Clover, and in the lane, the leader by a length as their turn for home was Clar's Hope. Baby's Best gains ground on the outside second, and now Baby's Best gets the lead. Clar's Hope racing second. It's Baby's Best, the leader. Let's Dine Out moves up. Clar's Hope on the inside. Baby's Best leads. Coming on is Let's Dine Out. Baby's Best, Let's Dine Out racing second. In third position, tight. Here they come. They're off. That's Heisman Hanover out sharply between horses. Burke Hanover, Tyler B. Sweet along the rail. Getting off fourth now is Ty Cobb Hanover, and Burke Hanover moves up on the outside to take the early lead from Tyler B. Sweet. Racing in third position, Ty Cobb Hanover. Heisman Hanover's fourth, Best Guy racing fifth. In sixth position, that's Frank Henry Armbro Copus seventh, trailing the field Audi Quattro. The quarter 27 and 3/5. Heisman Hanover's going to have a little go here on the outside. The leader by a length is Burke Hanover. Heisman Hanover under pressure out there second. Racing in third to the half-mile marker on the rail. Tyler B. Sweet racing in fourth now. Comes Best Guy, the half, 57 and 2/5. The leader is Burke Hanover and neck. On the outside, Heisman Hanover, the challenger, second, racing in third. Tyler B. Sweet on the outside. Best Guy racing fourth. Racing in fifth position as they turn for home, Ty Cobb Hanover. Frank Henry is sixth. They're in the lane. The leader is Burke Hanover. Heisman Hanover racing second. Tyler B. Sweet looks for room third. Now it's Heisman Hanover getting the lead. It's Heisman Hanover, the leader, racing second. Burke Hanover closing ground. Armbro Copus. Heisman Hanover, the leader. Racing second, Armbro Copus. It's Heisman Hanover in front. It's going to be very close for second. Maybe Frank Henry over Armbro Copus. Here they come. They're off. On the outside for the early lead, LA Conquest coming away. Fox Valley Frisco moving up third, fourth position there. Goes Keeper, hung out there fourth. Frank and Marion Racing in fifth as they go over to the quarter-mile pole. Open Gate Dandy Malt Society is sixth. They go into the quarter-mile pole. The leader 3/4 of a length. And now a length is Keeper, the quarter 29 seconds. Into the half-mile, Keeper shows the way, racing second, but out of second goes Fox Valley Frisco, racing in third on the mid-backside now. Comes L.A. Conquest, hung out there, Frank and Marion. They go to the half-mile marker, the leader by a length, Fox Valley Frisco, racing in second position on the mid-backside. As they go to the half-mile mark, Keeper, Frank and Marion's backing off the back of the pack there. On the front end, the leader by a length as they swing round the turn, Fox Valley Frisco, racing in second, Keeper on the outside, racing in third position. That's First Society. They turn for home. The leader by 2 open lengths, Fox Valley Frisco. First Society out there second, racing in third position, Keeper. It's Fox Valley Frisco, the leader, closing ground. Keeper, Fox Valley Frisco on the inside, Keeper on the outside. Fox Valley Frisco, Keeper and Malt Society. Fox Valley Frisco, Keeper and Malt Society. Here they come. They're off. In between horses, Russ Never Sleeps for the early lead. Plateau's Beauty on the rail. Monday Millbank winging on the outside. And into that first turn, the early leader, Monday Millbank racing second. Plateau's Beauty in third. That's Balsa racing in fourth. H.H. Funny Bone. Russ Never Sleeps hung out there. Fifth in sixth is a Best Rally Round. And Open Gate Dancer and Plateau's Beauty gets the lead. Up on the outside to be second now as they go to the half mile. Russ Never Sleeps takes the hole though. Off stride on the backside momentarily was Balsa. They move over to the half-mile pole. The leader, Plateau's Beauty, racing up on the outside. Balsa off stride is Isabess with broken equipment. The half-mile, 58 2/5. Into the 3/4, they wheel. Plateau's Beauty leads. Balsa up to challenge second, racing in third round. The turn on the rail. Monday Millbank, H.H. Funny Bone moves up fourth. Coming on fifth is Rally Round. They turn for home. The leader is Plateau's Beauty. Monday Millbank towards the inside. Second, it's Plateau's Beauty bringing it home now. 3 to the good. Racing second, Monday Millbank. Rally Round out there third. Plateau's Beauty. Monday Millbank closing in the middle of the track. Rally Round. Plateau's Beauty fighting to hang on. Monday Millbank closing. Plateau's Beauty, Monday Millbank, and Rally Round. Here they come. They're off. Out in the middle of the track for the early lead goes Jimmy Dundee. Far outside, Dual Fuel. Off stride at the start was Predator. They drive into the first turn on the outside. Adventure hustles up with Dual Fuel. Racing in third to the quarter-mile, Jimmy Dundee. The quarter 27 in the ticket, flying there. The leader is Adventure racing second to the half-mile marker. Goes Dual Fuel in third on the mid-backside now. as they go to the half mile. That's Jimmy Dundee up on the outside. JC Star coming on fifth. That's Star Time Lover. JC Star gets the lead. Star Time Lover hustles up to be second. Racing in third, Adventure. The half mile, 57 seconds. The leader, 3/4 of a length. JC Star, Star Time Lover out there second. The half, 57 seconds. JC Star on the inside. Star Time Lover pressing second. Timber Cat is third. Racing in fourth along the rail. That's Adventure. They turn for home on the front end with a short lead. JC Star out in the middle of the track, racing in second now. Comes Star Time Lover. Timber Cat is third. Star Time Lover gets the lead. Timber Cat racing second. On the outside, third in the lane, Jimmy Dundee. Jimmy Dundee on the outside. Star Time Lover gonna be tight. Jimmy Dundee, Star Time Lover, and No Can Lose. Here they come. They're off. Fine start with 5 horses driving out on the far outside with the rush. That's Tricky Rhythm getting the lead, coming away second. Set the Hook racing in third position to the quarter-mile juncture now on the rail. Land of Dreams with Hurricane Alert. They swing over to the quarter-mile pole, the early leader. Tricky Rhythm, the quarter, 27 4/5. It's Tricky Rhythm showing the way. Set the Hook racing second. In third as they go to the half-mile marker on the rail comes Land of Dreams. Hurricane Alert is fourth, racing up to be fifth. That's Tandem Low Bell, and Hurricane Alert moving sharply on the outside is challenging Tricky Rhythm for the lead. Hurricane Alert under heavy urging gets the lead. Tricky Rhythm is second. On the outside, moving up to be third as they go to the corner. That's Tandem Low Bell on the move fourth. But along the rail, Set the Hook. They're double-decked into the 3/4. The leader, Hurricane Alert, racing on the outside. Second, Tandem Low Bell coming on third. Now on the outside of horses, Sky Colors. They're in the lane. The leader, Hurricane Alert. On the outside, the challenger second as they drive through the stretch. That's Tandem Low Bell. It's Hurricane Alert on the inside. Tandem Low Bell's out there second. Racing in third position in the lane is Tricky Rhythm. The leader, Hurricane Alert. Tricky Rhythm's rough-gated. Hurricane Alert wins it. Tricky Rhythm second. In third, Land of Dreams.